Hey guys, it's Julie Saillant. How are you? I'm your intuitive healer for your life and business, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. This is for all of my life path number threes. Thank you so much for showing up. I really appreciate all your likes, your comments. I've gotten back to every single comment and all of your subscribing and just everything that you've been doing for the channel. I really appreciate you. So thank you so much for being here and for showing up and listening to me. I really appreciate it. I am an intuitive healer. I'm a communicator. I am a shaman. I'm an animal communicator. And I help people really find their way back to their heart if they've been disconnected, and help you get in alignment so that you can really be here and show up for your soul's purpose and the reason that you're here on earth and what you're here to learn, right? So I am a spiritual teacher. And I love working with the life path numbers because it's different. And I found it I just connected with it. I'm a master life path 11, and I just connected with everything that it said about me. So I thought, you know what? This has got to be true for all the other numbers. So I don't do zodiacs here. We do life path numbers. And just really quickly, if it's your first time here, you get your life path number by your date of birth. So you take everything, your month, your day, and your year, all has a numerical value associated with it. So if you're born in October, that's the 10th month. So you'd add 1 plus 0. The day, just take the 25th. You add up 2 plus 5 equals 7. And then if you were born in 1983, that'd be 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 3. I think that's 21. And then those three numbers you would add up. And that number would be, you take the lowest number possible. You are life path number 3. And so what I'm going to do today is I've already called in my team. I've already meditated on the cards. I am not a tarot reader, but what I do is I do read the animal cards, and you got a bunch. You got a lot. You got a lot of cards today from the animals, and that's fine. I love my animals, and they're here to help us. They loan us their attributes that you don't have right now that you need. And I also did, of course, pull some of my fixed sign, my astrology. I've got my moon healing, messages from the universe. So I've got these cards as well. So they guide me and they tell me what you really need to hear. But what I'll do is I go through a little bit about your number, life path 3, because each number is here and has something very specific to bring to the world. You all have your own unique, whatever that je ne sais quoi is, right? Whatever that means, will bring something special to the world. And you guys are the communicators. So I'm just going to read a little bit about the positive attributes of the threes, but also the shadow side, what you need to kind of pay attention to. They're not flaws, they're just the shadow side. Like, just have humans have our shadow side as well. And then I'm going to do a channeling for you based on what the animals want you to know, what your ancestors want you to know as well. And just a very quick piece of just informational guide, if you will. Everything that you need is in the description box. So if you'd like to donate to the channel, that's wonderful. If you can, that'd be great. Greatly appreciated. There's a link below. Also, if you would like a session with me for either a healing session or an animal session, or if you'd like some coaching by the month, I think I offer 1 month, 3 months, and 6 months for the ultimate transformation. And we really find out what your gifts are, how to work with your gifts and leverage them, and then bring you into alignment, and then what your soul is here to do and reconnect you to your heart. So all that's linked below, and you can click on those for any information, and you can also purchase through the website. All right, guys, so thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and get started. So you guys are life path number 3s. Super interesting. You guys are the communicators, okay? You are very good at speaking, okay? You're creative, you're artistic, you're intelligent. You are basically, your sole purpose is here to develop creative self-expression and inspire all of us with all of your many attributes, right? You're artists, you're painters. You have very quick minds, okay? You cannot handle 9 to 5 because your mind is so quick. So you can, if you have your own business or you have a lot of freedom, but doing the same thing over and over again doesn't really work for you because your mind goes so quickly. You get bored really fast, okay? You take things very seriously. You're perfectionists, And your soul urge is really to cultivate and express your own personal magic. You're inspiring, you're witty, you're original. You instinctively see the positive side to every situation. Sometimes your pure expression gets lost and your truth gets confused, and you can say and do and create what you think people will like, but not what you really want to create, not what the world needs. So that's where you really need to kind of pay attention. So don't give people what you think they need. Give them what you just want to create, because instinctively you'll hook in with the collective and you'll know exactly what they need. Okay. Your shadow side, your shadow may emerge through obsession, addiction, and lethargy. So you may try to forget your art by dumbing yourself down and silencing your truth. Or perhaps you get lazy, ensuring you avoid failure and rejection by not even risk beginning. Okay, so many of us go through this, right? Your focus over this retrograde is to call to find your voice, to go within and extract those gems of truth from your soul. Okay. You are the artist. Okay. You are a spiritual communicator. You are here to shine your light and experience confident communication. You have returned to earth to heal your third and solar plexus chakra in yourself and others, which is your confidence, your ego, your imagination, your inner child, and your personal power. So you are optimistic, you're logical, you're lucky, confident, honest, imaginative. The cons are that you're scattered, childish, and you can be really skeptical. And your shadow lies in your tendency to obsess. Okay. So the dark side of the number 3 expression is superficiality. You tend to be unfocused and end up scattering your energy. You may lack seriousness in doing your tasks. And this can lead to kind of a carefree lifestyle. Like you kind of don't take things seriously, which drives other people crazy. But then if you don't take yourself seriously, you end up being that type of person that just kind of just gets really lazy and they live in their dream world. They don't necessarily take that dream and make it real, if that makes sense. You can be a talented writer, speaker, singer, actor, or teacher. You can also find success in the entertainment field, be a music composer, you can be a lawyer, you can be in the arts. You look at the bright side of life and you have lots of enthusiasm and people are drawn to you because of your charm, because you're loving, and because you're friendly, and because you have a great social nature. So I would say that those are all wonderful things about you. You need to just pay attention to your shadow side, which could be obsession, addiction, and lethargy, right? Don't settle, okay? Don't settle for anything. So what I'd like to do now is let me just invite all your ancestors in. So I'd like to invite all the 3's ancestors to please come forward. I'd like you just to put your hand over your heart. And we're just going to take a deep breath in. And I just want you to focus on your heart and expand your heart and set the intention that I'm going to do a really nice reading for you from the collective for you. Hopefully it will resonate for you, but it is for the collective. If it doesn't resonate, don't try to make it fit. Just take what works for you and leave the rest, okay? And if it doesn't resonate with you, hopefully the next time we meet will, okay? So take a deep breath in. I just want you to focus on being positive and having just a positive outlook right now and expanding your heart. So take a deep breath in. Just expand your heart and let it out. And then one more deep breath in, expanding your heart with positive love and intention. And then let it out. I would ask all of the 3's ancestors, please come forward and to share anything that you would like to share with my 3's to give them some clarity. Okay, they're showing me a bunch of you that are reaching for your goals, right? You're reaching for that brass ring. They're showing me that you have had enough screwing around with life, especially professionally. You're not where you want to be, right? You're here, you want to be here. You don't know how to get there, but you're going to find a way. That's awesome. But what they're saying is that you're showing up as very kind of chaotic energy. It kind of looks jumbled and very unfocused. So it's kind of like they're showing me there's two kinds of goals you can make, right? There's the goals that are focused and the goals that are unfocused. The goals that are focused are going to say, I want to make X amount of dollars per month by next month. And this is how I'm going to get there. Very specific. The other goal, which is unfocused, is I just want to make a lot of money, right? Or I just want to be happy, or I just want to be successful. Those are not really goals. Those are kind of like key attributes that you want to add to your life. A goal is something, obviously the SMART goals, they have to be measurable. But it's more important that you're very specific. Like, I want to make X amount of dollars each month, starting next month. This is how I'm going to do it. Okay. And they're showing me that your focus is, you're very unfocused. You're afraid to put a number up on the board and a date next to it because you're internally afraid that you won't reach it. So let's just pretend and say, I'm just going to pull any number out. I'm just going to say $5,000 a month. Let's just say you want to earn $5,000 a month and you want to start next month earning $5,000 a month each month thereafter. But you have no idea how you're going to get there. You're not even making $1,000 a month now, or maybe you're just at 1,000. So that's way more than double. And you don't have any steps to get you there. So it's pretty unrealistic, right? It doesn't mean you can't do it, but there's a better way. So the guides are showing me that you're very unfocused in your approach to what you want to happen in your life. To be successful, you need to really hone in on how you're going to meet your goals. And they're saying that you need to focus. This is what stopped you for many, many years. They're telling me for quite a long time. They're telling me even decades. This is what stopped you from being successful. If I could ask you one question, what has stopped you from being successful? Tell me in the comments. I want to know. I'm going to write this down. What has stopped you from being successful? That's what I'd like to know. Please tell me in the comments and tell me how long this has held you back. And what your ancestors are telling me is due to your lack of focus. Okay, and they're saying years, decades. Okay, so if you can identify with this, this is for you. So what you want to do first is I want you to get a very clear goal, right? Make it measurable, give it a date, right? Give it a date, make it clear, like a number, right? When you're going to achieve it and how you're going to get there. Okay. They're telling me that you're also going to need faith. Add in faith. Because a lot of you are losing your faith or have lost your faith. Why have you lost your faith? And if you don't hear me, if you're listening to me on audio by podcast, it's because I'm channeling in from the ancestors. So I'm just listening in. Why have they not had the faith? Okay. Because you have been disappointed so many times, they're saying. Okay, so you need to add in this or something better. Okay. When you say a goal, you need to add in this or something better. When you do that, it allows the universe to bring in even more towards you. So in other words, if I said, I'd like the 5,000 per month, right? And then I say by next month, starting next month, consecutively thereafter, and I'd say this or something better. So that way you're thinking of one way that the universe can bring you that goal. But the universe is abundant and the universe has multitudes of ways, many, many, many ways to bring this to you. Okay. So when you say this or something greater, Number one, it allows for the goal to grow. It can be 6,000, it can be 10,000, it can be 20,000. And also, it can bring it to you many different ways. Your challenge, your ancestors are telling me, is to get real and specific. They're telling me that you're living in your dreams. Stop living in your dreams. Dreams are wonderful to keep you motivated. But you're so much in your dreams that you are blocking out reality, and that's not good. You have to have a balance of dreams and reality, and where they meet in the middle is opportunity, right? I just made that up. I don't know if that's just what I see. So your dreams plus your opportunity, right, is in the middle, reality, right? It's all about balance. If you live too much in your dreams, you're not going to have the realness. And if you're too much in the realness without the dreams, you won't be successful because you won't have the power to dream big. And you'll get stuck so much on the times where you were not successful. They're telling me that you focus almost exclusively on what you cannot do versus what you can do. They're telling me that you need a total rethink around what you're capable of. Because if I said to you right now, what are you capable of? You'd be like, not much. That's what they're saying. That's what your ancestors are telling me. Why is that? Because you've given up. You've given up on yourself. You've given up on the world. You're too much of a realist to think otherwise, they're saying. And you just don't think it's possible anymore. You've lost your childlike innocence. And your guides want you to get that back. The remedy is to spend time with your guides, to spend time with spirit, to spend time with your higher self. You are too much in the negative realities of what can't happen, right? Versus what can happen. You need to believe in the magic again, right? How do you do that? Spend time with your guides. Your guides are 50% or more of your power. Spirit alone is your power. When you connect in to your higher self and spirit and your guides, this is when all of the good stuff happens, right? This is where the power lies. This is where power is not just strength and force, it's ideas. It's your ability to manifest things. It's seeing a bigger dream for your life. It's what it can be, right? It's times 10. And that's what they want you to focus on, not what I can't do. You need to start spending time meditating on a regular basis and connecting to your guides because they love you and they want to help you. This is the archangels. These are the spirit messengers. This is your highest self. This is spirit, God, the universe. And it's also your spirit animal totems and your ancestors. That's a lot of power and a lot of knowledge. And you're just kind of like this. You're like this. Bye. I'm really busy. I don't have time. Make time. You're a human. Make time. I'm laughing because I'm the same way. We get so caught up in our stuff every day. You really need to make time. It's your life after all, right? I have a lot of cards come through for you in terms of my spirit animal cards. And I said I'd take them all. I don't even know how many are here. Maybe 9, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I thought they were all important. The first one I got was Bee Spirit, and it says, Sweet results await, like honey, right? The bee. But when you think about bees as their workers, right? Number one, they're workers. Number two, there's a queen bee. So there's a hierarchy. They all have a job. They all do their job. They work together harmoniously, and they work all the time. Busy as a bee, right? Bees are always working. They always have something to do. Just like your mind, you have a busy mind. Your mind's always working, but even then, your mind needs rest. A lot of you aren't sleeping because of this. You have insomnia. They're saying you need to start taking care of yourself. You are not taking care of yourself, threes. You're working yourself crazy, crazy hours, staying up late. You're not eating right. You're not taking care of yourself. And it's showing up in your work. People are noticing. And if you're self-employed, you notice. Okay. So I am being asked by your ancestors to have a schedule that works for you, not against you. If you work better in the afternoon to nighttime, work later and sleep in if you have the opportunity to do so, right? Find a way to balance your schedule. They're showing me that your balance is off. It's like the seesaws, right? When we were little kids, one's really high, one's really low. It's not balanced. Your yin yang is off. Your positive, negative, your male, female, everything's off. Due to lack of sleep, crazy busy mind, you're running yourself ragged. You're afraid. You're afraid because you're afraid that you're going to lose it all. You're afraid. Operating from fear will not bring you good results. It's a scarcity mentality that will not serve you. Trust me, I know all about this. You have to flip it to abundance. You have to. How do you do that? Start noticing as you go through the day the things that you say. There's not enough money. There's not enough time. I don't have enough, right? Fill in the blank. I can't believe this happened again. You're making a thought real. You're manifesting. You're making a prophecy real, right? You need to start setting up rituals for yourself that will set you up and frame you for success, right? Set up affirmations, set up during certain times of the day to say certain things. This is what I teach my clients. It really helps. You need to flip from scarcity mindset to abundance mindset because the universe is abundant. There's enough time, there's enough money, there's enough love, there's enough everything, right? The universe is abundant. That's why we say this or something greater. You're asking for 5,000, that's nothing. People ask for 50,000, they ask for 500,000 in a month. Everyone's different, right? What's a lot to you is nothing to somebody else, and to another person is everything, right? It's all perspective. The bee knows exactly what they need to do. So even if you know what you need to do, you still need to take care of yourself, okay? Also, my grandmother always said, Julie, dear, you get way more results with honey, right? Be nice to people. As people say to me, be nice, Julie. Buffalo spirit came through. The abundant universe will provide. What? See? Back in the day, buffaloes were everything to the Native Americans. They killed them, but they used everything, right? You know, they wore their skin, the hair and stuff, blankets. They used the meat, you know, for food. They used every part of a buffalo. The universe will provide. The abundant universe will provide. Your ancestors keep saying this to me, so I have to say it again. The universe is abundant. Get with the program. You guys are like, they're saying you're not getting it. You're very stubborn, some of you. You think you can do it your own way. I have mad respect for you, and so do your ancestors, but they're saying, don't be like us. We were stubborn too. Take the easy road. Don't feel like you have to create your own path. If it's already been done, go down that road until you have to start your own thing, right? See your spirit, watch and wait. Test out your theories before you go gun ho on something. That's what they're asking me to tell you. And this can be anything. A lot of you want to start your own business. A lot of you starting a new project, starting a new job. And they want you to test out your theory before you go full bore, before you spend money on something, before you put your name, associate your name to something, test it out first. There's room for improvement. And that's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Horse spirit came through. Of course, my very favorite, freedom is yours. Why is that? Because horses run quickly and they're like the wind, right? It's exhilarating and scary at the same time. Riding never gets old. Doesn't matter how old I am or how long I've been riding. I've had horses for like over 25 years. It never gets old because horses are like humans. They're different every day. But you can get farther and faster on a horse than you ever could on your own 2 feet, right? Freedom is yours. Feel free to express yourself. There's some of you here I'm getting that you are, you feel bound. What's that about? I don't know what that's about. They're showing me that you feel trapped, physically trapped by where you are, by either a job or a spouse or family matters. They're saying it's complicated, but not that complicated. They're saying that you feel stuck. But do know that if you're in a prison and you put the prison, it's a prison that you made, it's a prison you can get out of as well. But this is different than that. If the horse spirit's coming in today saying freedom is yours, there's a reason why. If you feel trapped, you can get out of it. If you feel stuck, you can get out of it. They're saying it will take confidence and willpower. This is exactly why it's here. It's a test for you. It's a test. Don't shy away from tests. There are no failures, they're just lessons, right? Mouse spirit came through. Tend to the small things. I love mice. They're so cute. I think they're cute. The small details will make or break you. And if you overlook them, you won't be successful. So farm out what you can early so that you can work in your zone of genius. That's what your ancestors are saying. Snake spirit, time to heal. Just like snakes shed their skin, if they don't, they die. I believe this time to heal is all about what you don't want to face right now. You are awakening because of retrograde, because the pandemic's been here for a while. A lot of you are waking up to who you truly are and what you truly are. And you don't understand what you truly are. You don't understand you're a limitless being living in a 3D world here on Earth. And you are recognizing that there are a lot of places that you need to heal, but you don't know how. One at a time, take them out and begin to start working with them. Acknowledge where you are broken or you feel insignificant. Acknowledge it. And ask for help. And it's so simple. You just ask for help. Just ask God for help. Ask Spirit for help. Ask your higher self for help. Ask the universe for help. Ask your ancestors for help or your spirit guides. That's what they're there for. I need help going through this. I don't know why I feel this way. Or I do know and I don't know how to release it. How do I release this? They will help you. Otter spirit came through. I just had them in another reading today. If you can't see, it's 2 otters and they're like kind of tangled up next to each other, but they actually are in the shape of a heart. And it says, you're never alone. See the theme again. You guys feel like you're alone. You're not. You're never alone. I know we all feel that way from time to time. You're saying you're getting stronger and stronger, but there are a lot of people and guides who are ready and willing to help you, but you need to ask for help. And last came a skunk spirit came through. Know your worth. Know your worth. Know that you are a child of spirit. You are the child of the Most High. You are chosen. You have worth to you. People value you. And if they don't, that's their problem. That's their loss. There's so many of you out there that don't know your worth, and you don't assign yourself any worth. You're valuable. If you're here right now, you're valuable. You have a place and you have an offering and a soul's path that you need to find and walk. Cultivate and express your personal magic. You're inspiring, witty, and original, and instinctively see the positive side to every situation. The universe had for you the astrology planets at Eris, E-R-I-S, rebellion, war, anger, revenge, female warrior goddess. What? How does this serve you? You take all this energy and you move forward with it in a critically good way, not a negative way. Sometimes your task is to take power and or anything negative and make it positive, make it rocket fuel. That's what I look at this as. Rebellion, war, anger, revenge are very powerful emotions. Female warrior goddess, positive, moving forward positively. Fixed stars, Arrakis, open doors to new dimensions of consciousness, reduce conflict. And it really shows a dragonfly. Your consciousness, we're all linked. You know that, right? What you do affects me. What I do affects you. We all have consciousness together. We're all here to help each other. We're just at different journeys, different stages in our journey. For your message from the universe, you got meteorites. Create new ideas or beliefs, spiritual insights, beauty rising from the ashes. Like, so just shows a bunch of meteors going through the sky. It's so cool when you see these things, right? They go so fast. You're like, wait, what's that? You know, and you always make a wish, right? You have some new ideas that you want to birth into the world, but you're afraid. Don't be afraid. Just write them down. Just get them out on paper. These are spiritual insights that can help others and make a difference in the world. Never underestimate. Your ancestors are telling me never underestimate your plans, your thoughts. People want what you have. For Egyptian, we got Osiris, god of the underworld, trustworthy, intelligent, born leader, planet, Sun and Pluto, god of the underworld and resurrection, right? Trustworthy, intelligent, born leader. That's you. You're a born leader, whether you admit it or not. Also for Egyptian, you got Happy, H-A-P-I, god of the Nile, passionate, caring, gentle, kind. It's almost like Osiris and Happy for the Egyptian. They're almost like, this is the balance I was talking about with the seesaw, right? Because Osiris is trustworthy, intelligent, born leader, and Happy is passionate, caring, gentle, and kind, right? God of the Nile, God of the underworld, and resurrection. This is what I'm talking about when I'm thinking balance and harmony. Last but not least, but my favorite, the moon, hunter moon. This is a jaguar under a beautiful full moon. Courage to pursue your dreams and most appropriate. This is what you need right now, mostly. Courage. Pursue your dreams. No one else can do what you can do. No one else sees the world the way you see it. No one else can give the world what you can give to the world as a gift. Everything you do is important right now. And like I always say, I can't do this by myself, you guys. I need your help, right? If you're here, there's a reason why. Your soul came here right now to help my soul, to help other souls. It's a win-win-win for the planet. I shine my light for you. You shine your light for someone else. The planet wins and we win. Nobody loses. This is the new paradigm. No competition. We help each other. Know your worth. And you're never alone. You always have helpers. Time to heal, right? Heal yourself and move forward. Don't stay in brokenness. You know you're better than that. You know you can push past that. Push past that shit, okay? Tend to the small things. Everything counts. Freedom is yours. If you believe, right? Watch and wait. Ask for help when you need it. Test everything out. The abundant universe will provide because there's so much waiting for you, and sweet results await. How perfect is that? All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to like the video, share, subscribe, let people know about the channel. I'm growing it. Don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know if you like the content and if you found it useful. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much.